brings me to the next point. So, I mean, in terms of the overall acquisition journey, I mean, the whole IDA model has really been bust, as one would say, right? The whole classical awareness to interest to desire to finally taking action today now no longer holds true, thanks to the digital transformation that's taken place. Consumers happily switch between stages and sometimes actually take the product on and then discover that they don't really like it, and then they decide they don't want anything to do with it. So the classic linear funnel system doesn't really work. But having said that, communicating what the brand really stands for is paramount. I mean, and unless and until you really build that sort of content strategy, unless and until people really look upon the brand positively, there is no way that you're going to move on to the next step.
GA4 is and another one is that GA3 data will not be migrated to GA4 automatically. I mean, it will not be migrated at all. AI/ML capabilities are not part of GA3. They'll be a part of GA4, and it's a non-sample data. The reporting accuracy will be very much well, and it's a consolidated data across all your web properties. As marketeers, Sandeep, I would like to really, hear your views on a day-to-day. How do you face similar issues?
For sure. And again, I mean, we spoke about this earlier. I mean, today's marketer is really being bombarded with data. I mean, I think we're really getting so much data thrown at us. It's really impossible for us to keep track of that. And unless and until you really have a robust enough tool that actually synthesizes all that information and then helps you get that meaningful insight out. Otherwise, you're just drowning in numbers, I mean, right? I mean, you have your actual first-party data, you have social data, you have sales data, you have web analytics data, you have app analytics data, and by the end of it, you're really going nuts trying to figure out. And like you rightly said, Prasad, I mean, if you would ask me what was the results of the last campaign, it's impossible. I can't remember that. I have to go back and look at that. But if on the other hand, I actually can crystallize that in terms of saying that these are the 3 key insights, which then I can pass back to the internal team to say, this is what you need to keep in mind going forward. And how can you actually learn from this to actually improve the efficacy and effectiveness of your next campaign? That's where life would become easier.
Already, we are moving into a model where metaverse as a service is reality. Okay. Cloud as a service, product as a service, all the SaaSes took 20 years to innovate. Okay. Metaverse as a service has taken 6 months to innovate. Okay. Which means you as a marketer can say, I want to do something in metaverse. Can I get into this subscription model of launching things, creating engagements, creating commerce platforms, creating my Shopify experience there in a very amortized monthly costing. Okay. We have innovated that. That means you spend $2,000, $3,000 a month throughout the year. You have your ability to do metaverse launches across the year. Don't think this is one time, right? 80-90% of the brands are making this as a one-time activity, one-day activity, and forget it and come out, right? Think about this as I will build it for the whole year. Maybe this week, this month, I'm doing it for one brand, one campaign. Next week, next month, I'm doing for another campaign for a different target audience. You have to think like that. And today's the technology and the metaverse as a service offering enables your marketers to do that.